Welcome. In this video we're going to discuss the minor lodge collars used in lodges of the R.A.O.B. G.L.E. That's the Royal Antediluvian Order of Buffaloes, the Grand Lodge of England specifically. Not the ones with limited, that's a different group. There are 11 lodge officers in a minor lodge, and we'll cover all of them. And then we'll do a bonus collar at the end, which isn't in the rules, but frequently lodges did have. Now, if you found a photograph, as we've said before, of a relative, and it says WP, well, what is WP? Well, we will get to that. We're going to start with that because if you're looking into that, you're going to want to know. First of all, it might be a good idea to discuss what is of no importance. So bear with me. The length, the colour, the design, the number of metal bits it's got, none of this matters. As long as it's got the same letters for a minor lodge officer, they all are the same. So there are numerous different ones. So there are different letter shapes. As you can see, those are two different shapes. There are different metal fittings. Different metal fittings. There's that. This is a very common one. One there. None of these in any number or any design means anything. There are fancy fittings like that. And the lodge collar badges, we have one here, you can see is fairly flat. You can have a common design here with the buffalo head, and the older ones have an enamelled bit. And these, I think, might come from the 1950s, but these are fairly common as well. None of these designs, this or this, so if you have a mixed picture, none of these mean anything. They're all equal. The colours, the designs, the numbers of metal parts do not mean anything. So, that said, let's get on with discussing what WP actually means. We're going to use the descriptions given in the 1930s rulebook. So these first two can only be occupied by someone of the second degree. So first of all, WP, or as it was previously, and you see in this picture, SP. So sometime in the 1900s they changed it to WP, as you can see in this picture. Now, what does WP mean? WP is worthy primar. Previously, it was sitting primar. So they changed their minds and decided to have WP. So WP is worthy primar. Now, the worthy primar is elected to the office for a month. He opens and closes the lodge and keeps decorum while the lodge is going. He does this in strict order. Not allowed to occupy that office for more than 3 consecutive months. Then there is the A.B. Now, the A.B. is the Alderman of Benevolence. This is usually the retiring worthy primar. As the name suggests, he has a connection to benevolence. So he makes applications on behalf of brothers in need for payouts or help or whatever it is from the lodge. He also plays a part in the initiation of a new brother. And all of the following are monthly, and these rogues can all be paid. All of the following can be occupied by a brother of the first degree. We're going to start with the CS, sometimes, rather more obvious, the CSEC, SEC. I think we all know where we're going with this. That's the City Secretary. So from here on in, all of the C's are City. But we'll have to go ahead and repeat that because people may be skipping the video. The City Secretary takes and reads the minutes, reads the roll call of officers, reads any correspondence that may have been sent to the lodge, and gives the cash account at the end of the evening. The CMIN, or CMIN, that's a city minstrel. who oversees all the singing in the ceremonies and any other duties connected in that capacity, as directed by the worthy Primo. Then there is C.W. So, the city waiter. The city waiter sees to all the needs of all the members in the lodge, including fetching refreshments and anything else as directed by the worthy Primo. So this one is elected for a year and is unpaid. And that's the C.T.R. So that's the city treasurer, who receives all the money from the city secretary, and it is his duty to bank that within 7 days. These officers are all elected monthly and also unpaid. So we start with the C.M.A. or sometimes it is C.M. That's the city marshal. The city marshal assists the worthy Primo in keeping order in the lodge, and he allows members to leave when the lodge is in Liberty Hall. The C.C.O. Sometimes just C.C. So there's a C on each side. The city constable. The city constable acts under the direction of the worthy Primo. He collects any fines that are enforced by the worthy Primo and hands those over to the worthy Primo. He also acts as outside tiler at ceremonies, such as an initiation or raising. We have the C.T.Y. or city tiler. The city tiler keeps the lodge tiled, or in other words, keeps control of the door. He announces any brother wishing entry into the lodge and makes sure that no one leaves unless instructed by either the worthy Primo or the city marshal. C.H. City chamberlain. The city chamberlain is responsible for setting up the lodge, giving out and collecting back in any regalia belonging to the lodge, reports any damage to the regalia, and finds substitutes for any officer missing from the lodge. Also takes charge of any candidate for initiation, along with the Alderman of Benevolence. And finally, C.R. the city registrar, who collects the fees from the brothers when they've signed the registration book, and hands the fees to the city secretary. He also attests a brother's mark if that brother cannot write. Now, as promised, the bonus one. The chaplain. Many lodges had chaplains. Sometimes it's just a cross, the usual cross. Sometimes it says chap, and like on this one, it says chaplain. And this particular one might well be worthy of a video all of its own. So if you'd like to go and try and do that one, you could always mention that down below. So thank you for watching this particular video. I hope it's been helpful to you. And I hope to see you in another video very soon.